Solar Dragon, you guys kind of took camp
Mhm.
where you were at. And after camping for a while, taking your long rest, healing up, and doing the stuff that you needed to do, there was a nice little bit between Eric and Hesa. Um, the as everybody's drifted off to sleep, you all experienced some dreams that felt oddly personal to yourselves. After waking up, you were approached by what seemed to be like a deranged golem looking like man. And he ended up introducing himself as Jacques and told you that he could help lead you. In fact, he kept asking, like, are you gonna kill it? Are you gonna end everything? You're here to be the heroes. You're going to win the game. And after talking with him for a little bit, he told you he could take you to where you could find the heart. After following him, he led you down a spiral staircase that went down through the floor into a large chamber beneath you. When you got down to the bottom, you were in this rather large room that had a couple different sections that you could walk through. That the bottom of it was filled with a good like about 2 feet worth of water, 2 feet thick worth of water. On the other side, you could see something that was kind of shining and appeared to have like a little bit of viscous movement to it. But as you all notice that, you hear this large clanking, and as you turn around, you see the spiral staircase that you came down retracting into the ceiling, and Jacques is riding it upwards, and he's shouting at you, "I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I had to do it, or they were going to kill me." And then he said one last thing as before he disappeared into the ceiling of this room, and that was to warn you that there is a rat among you. And then he disappeared out of sight. After that, these undead skeletons started to emerge themselves from the walls. And a good amount of them came out and started their defense attack against whatever was on the opposite side of the room. The battle raged on. Some one of you, I think Hesa, froze the water at some point, trapping like one of the skeletons just like in the water. He couldn't move. Um, and you all started to make your plans and dispatch the undead skeletons with a lot of success. And that is where we are going to be picking up today. Everybody is still currently in that chamber where you faced the undead skeletons last time. You can see the ground riddled with the bones of the skeletons, and you did notice that as you did kill the skeletons, like this misty like skull face would come out of them, and as it drew its last breath, as it just kind of like disappeared as it came up out of them. Where you are all standing right now is in the middle of the room after killing all of the skeletons and taking them down. And from that opposite side, from where you guys came in, you can see a little bit clearer now what they were protecting, and it appears to be this like claw-shaped stand that seems to be holding a round metallic viscous fluid like substance, although it seems to be holding its shape into a spear. Just every now and then you can kind of see like a ripple go across it. It's rather big. I'd say like about the size of a beach ball, like a medium-sized beach ball. completely silver, like almost reflective. It looks really metallic. And from what you can tell, as every now and then a ripple kind of comes across the surface, is it seems to be like some kind of viscous fluid. What do you guys do?
Still on the D20. See how Are we still using the roll 20?
You can, for if you want to like have a little bit more of a like visual aid. In fact, like if everybody wants to hop into Roll20, I can kind of probably give a better description on like what you guys are looking at. What the hell? Don't tell me to create an account. Just log me in.
I thought the same thing. I was really grumpy at it for a second.
I'm sitting here, I'm like, what the fuck is this bullshit? Log me in, damn it. Okay, I'm loading in now. Maybe 3, 2, 1. Okay. So, if you take a look at the map, where everybody like currently at this time, I'm going to say like all of you kind of after the skeletons died, you kind of regrouped down here in this area. Right here, where you see I'm clicking with the circle, this is where that claw-shaped stand is at, holding the round metallic sphere.
Hasta's gonna approach it.
They must have been protected something. What's this sphere?
This has some sort of magic vibe, meow.
Make an Arcana check.
Ooh, Arcana. She kind of flickers her whiskers. Let me get my character sheet open because I'm a dumb bitch. All right, where is my girl? There she is, looking so pretty, looking so fluff. Load slower. Okay, Arcana. Damn, that's a 9.
Okay, so you don't really recognize the magic that would be coming off of this sphere. However, you can sense that it is magical in nature. Ren,
Oh, go ahead.
the magic that you can feel coming off of this sphere is very recognizable to you. Something that you may have felt in a adventure at some point in your life. It seems to be some kind of like a mix between dark and light magic. And the aura that kind of comes off of it, something that you would be familiar with, is you haven't seen a device like this in person per se, but you've seen something like this that seems to be like a kind of like a holding contraption, like as if there's something on the inside of it that's being protected.
As you see Ren walk up to the sphere, just looks inside. What treasures lay within?
How about you touch it and find out for us? Go ahead, touch it.
The closer you get to this sphere, you can see your reflection in the metallic-like surface.
Well, all the trickery we've seen, I know that sometimes the things withheld in here can be a bit unknown. Should we try to contain it, or do you guys want me to do my magic and help see what's within?
I guess we could, if you'd want to.
So is your decision to contain it, or are you going to touch it?
I'm going to reach my hand out and poke the metallic sphere.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm
So
sorry.
you're just poking it right now?
Yes, just like the fog, we're poking. We're just boop. If it's liquid, our fingers going in the liquid, like it's gonna ripple.
And as you give it a poke, your finger doesn't necessarily breach the surface, but the surface does have a lot of flex to it as it bows in, and as you pull your finger out, it snaps back, sending ripples all over it.
Anything happen? You
It
feel
made-
tingly?
It jiggled. Ren moves and tries to pick it up very carefully so it doesn't break.
You're going to try to pick it up?
Yes.
Ren, as you reach forward and kind of get yourself ready, you're kind of having like this like Indiana Jones moment where you're about to take the totem. You're getting ready for it. You slowly reach underneath it to grab it from beneath, and you lift it up out of the claw-shaped basin pretty effortlessly. Now that you're holding it, what do you do?
Guys, it jiggles.
She turns around and shows it to everyone, jiggling it just a little.
And with every movement that you make, it just kind of jiggling all over the place. It's like imagine like you're holding an entire plate of Jello. Like every movement is just like.
It's like it tasted.
What should I do with it now? It's not doing anything but jiggling.
Well, maybe jiggle it some more.
Continues to jiggle, but more vigorously.
It's like, I want to lick it. Be like, is it food?
Is it
More.
Ren, as you jiggle it rather vigorously, and it shakes back. Like I have in my head, I'm having like that scene from Futurama when Dr. Zoidberg sheds his shell and he's just like wiggling everywhere. Like he's like he's going like this little spear is just shaking everywhere. But the more as you're shaking it vigorously, all of a sudden your hands slip through the spear as if the spear, and as the spear engulfs your hands around it. Need you to
Uh-oh.
make a strength saving throw to see if you can pull your hands out.
See, and this is why I'm not the first person to touch it. She like twinkles her little white kitty paws.
You try, and you try, but the sphere doesn't seem to be letting go. And as you're struggling, trying to wiggle this sphere off of your hands, you start to feel your hands on the inside start to kind of come together and clasp. You feel something cold but heavy start to wrap around your hands. I need you to make a dex saving throw.
Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun.
It's here.
Quick question. So we have advantage on Dex. On Dex against effects that I can see while not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated. Since I can't see my hands, would that be a thing? Would it be a negatory? Or since I can see my hands getting
Oh, Ark has a point. We may just be able to detach them.
You can't necessarily see it because the spear is engulfed your hands. So all
Okay.
you're really looking at is just like your wrist and your reflection staring back at you from the spear.
Okay then.
Oh, that's a nat 20, bro.
As you wiggle a lot more, whatever was trying to wrap around your hands, you seem to be able to shake it off, and it feels as if it just like disappears into the void. But you notice that there is something left in the palm of your hand, and you still have the sphere wrapped around you. And as you're feeling it in your hand, you can feel whatever it is move.
It's wriggling.
Don't put it near me. She like hisses, and all her fur goes up.
That's it. It's time to amputate.
You're gonna amputate.
Ren carefully closes their hands around whatever it is, trying to give it some room to like potentially do whatever it needs to do. Not really sure what it is, but give it a little bit of space, and then moves to like figure out a way to remove their hands.
Burn it with fire. It's disgusting.
Does anybody else in the party have some ideas?
I say amputate.
Did they let you keep the arm?
You'll have it up.
Ren, are your hands removable?
Can be.
Like
Sharp object.
sharp object. We're robotic, so like.
I mean, maybe
Oh yeah, you're a robot.
we potentially like. So it's just our wrists to hands is what's in the thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So could we just like? Oh, I guess it really wouldn't work. Is the creature small enough to fit into one auto-gnome hand, do you think?
You mean whatever you're holding?
Yes. The
Yeah.
wiggling thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can, and it almost feels as if like you're holding roughly around the size of maybe like a softball.
Oh, okay. So could Ren potentially take it into one hand and then try and like hold the orb out with one hand and then pull one out? Or pull the other out?
Yeah, you can. Make a strength check.
I don't think we can see into the orb, Arik.
Yeah, they wouldn't be able to see into the orb or on what's being held. It's a metallic-like shape, and it's really reflective on the surface. And right now, it's engulfing their hands.
That's a 17 on the check.
Yeah, and you were able. You're kind of like as you reach forward and you pull one hand free. Were you? Are you pulling out the hand that's holding the thing?
No. We're pulling out the opposite hand for now, and then we'll deal with the creature when we have both hands free. or
Yeah,
regular thing.
You were able to pull out that one hand, and now you have a hand holding something that's feels as if it's moving somehow in the palm of your hand, and that hand is now still engulfed in the sphere.
So, I would like to try something. Since we just fought skeletons and stuff like that, I want to try to find, like, obviously a pretty good bone that I can use to, like, wedge between their current hand holding the sphere, and try to see if I can't use the bone to pry it off their hand, so it's then stuck to the bone.
Okay, make an investigation check. There's a lot of bones lying around.
That's it. Do. Actually, find stuff. All right, there. 11.
So you were able to find like a couple of good finger bones that may do the trick.
Okay, let's try that. So we're going to try to like, literally like, kind of like imagining like a stick. We're going to try to like wedge it off without getting stuck. So would that be like a dexterity check?
So I'm gonna say this: as you go up to Ren to try to use these bones to kind of like push it off of Ren's hands, the spear just kind of like slurps up the bones that you were holding.
Well, that sucks. I pull out my rapier and be like, we could try another option.
I appreciate the thought, but I really like these hands.
Oh, now you only have one hand. You have one good hand. You could be like Ren, the hook, the auto gnome.
I mean, he's got a point, guys.
We can put a spear on it. You can have a spear or a rapier as a hand.
Hey, wait a second. I think I got a trick for this. You see Ren search with his one free hand ruffling in his pouch, pulls out that multi-corked flask, but this time pops out a different one you've never seen him use before. Tries to pour some acid on top of the orb.
Right as you pour the acid on top of the orb, it just slips right off of the surface as if it was coated in some real good turtle wax. And you see as it drips onto the floor, and you hear that faint hissing sound as it eats into the stone floor beneath you.
What if we, just an idea from my perfect mind, but what if we, I don't know, put magic into it? Magic, little zappy zap?
What type of magic do you have in mind, Asa?
Oh, not me. No. I'm not gonna put magic into it, but maybe one of you would like to put magic into it, and then we can see the reaction. You know, it's like a little experiment. You know, it's fun, right? Why not? And she's gonna roll a perception check to see if someone will put magic into that orb besides her. 24 to persuade someone to do it.
Okay, who are you persuading?
Who else does magic in our party?
Yeah, I think therein lies the problem is I think you're the only caster.
Yeah. I mean, I have fear, but I can yell at it.
Wait, I'm the only person that does magic?
I'm almost positive.
Yeah, I think you are the only caster.
We're the rapier
Yep.
party. We don't have... We have swords. We don't need magic.
She's like, kind of looks around with a bead of sweat. Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah, Arik can do lightning lure, so I guess that works.
Yeah, she
Zap the
persuades
crap out
him.
of your hand.
I mean, that might pull it off. That's not a bad idea.
That's true, yeah.
Okay, let's see. I'm looking at your
It's
spell
either
now.
the orb or your wrist. Whack!
Create a
Which will
lash
snap
of lightning
first?
energy that strikes at one creature of your choice. And it was succeed strength saving throw will be pulled back. Yeah, okay. I'll roll a saving throw for that. Give me 5 seconds. I did not pull out my dice.
You fool!
Oh my goodness, guys. The sphere has a stat block.
Oh god. Watch it like create a sentinel made of pure stone, and it's all doing like kung fu with the fucking spear, and we're like, oh shit.
To be fair, The sphere has a stat block now. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, Ark, you were able to use your lightning lure just fine. It struck the sphere, and instantly, as it struck the sphere like a whip crack, the sphere dislodged itself from Ren's hand and made its way real quickly back over to the claw stand from where it was at.
Haha! See, magic did do something. What exactly? I don't personally know. I'm just a genius. I know.
Magic must defeat magic.
What is Ren holding? Because they didn't let go of the thing.
You did not let go of the thing. And Ren, now, like, you have your hand enclosed around whatever it was that you were holding. And now that the sphere has made its way back over to the claw-shaped stand that was once holding it, you feel this thing move again in your hand. And as you look down at what it is you're holding, you feel it move again. As you look at it, and it seems to be this black, black tar color organ in your hand. And it appears that every time it moves in your hands, it beats.
Oh dear.
It moves again, giving another beat in your hand.
Guys,
It's faintly audible as you hear it.
Ren kind of holds it up to their ear to listen.
And you can hear this as it moves in your fingers once more. You can hear this faint heartbeat.
The Atonome gets a heart.
I think we found it, guys. Is this the thing we're supposed to kill?
About it, but sure.
I don't know. I don't know why we came to this fucking place. She just sits there like she's the most troubled person in the party.
So for the rest of the party, it does appear that Ren seems to be just holding on to this softball size beating heart.
I eat it.
What?
I eat it.
It's just like chicken.
So he just walks up to her and grabs the heart and
just go like, you know, have you ever seen the Haunted House movie, the animated thing? The pizza guy, after he's done playing the arcade game, he goes, it's just like that, right in whoever's holding its face.
Oh no.
Asa throws up a small hairball in just the pure disgust. That
Ren
thing is
You would
tries
just
amazing.
stare at it and be
like, what did you do? Are you gonna die?
He just belches.
I
I don't know.
Bardrin?
Yeah. I'm listening.
He's not possessed.
Are we going to DM special dungeon?
Make me a make me a con save.
Let me roll it.
Oh, yeah. The con save's ridiculous. Are you shitting me?
That's a 25 DM. I do declare.
Okay, you.
Brad,
Honestly, like you get this heart down in one gulp.
Oh,
You
yeah,
don't-
there's not much chew. It just goes.
You don't feel like any adverse effects from it either. It doesn't seem to hurt you at all. However, what you can feel from the pits of your stomach is this heart beating.
oh.
That's fine.
Do you say anything at all, or do you just stand there being on?
Well, what did it taste like?
It didn't taste good.
Well, okay, so I just look at everybody. I'm like, it tasted okay, and I'm like, I got like a beating in my stomach though.
Hazel just starts fucking laughing as she like starts drinking from a flask. You guys are the reason I drink. Really?
Yeah, he's gonna actually drink some wine too.
Zuki
the heart
looks at
drunk.
Barger
Yeah, get the
like-
hard drunk too.
Zuki looks at Barger and says, as a rogue, I've seen many, many disgusting things in my career. That's going to be on my list. And I might not sleep well tonight.
Just drink yourself till you pass out. It works for me.
I just told your stomach drink it.
And
Ace is
Bargain,
just-
like as these few minutes are going past, you can still feel it beating inside of your stomach.
He's gonna punch himself a couple times in the gut.
Oh wait, this is fun. Do we get a Beyond Bargain? Oh, do we have a bat? We have a bat?
Actually, yeah, he'll lay down on the ground and say, "Hit me."
Oh my god, you're absolutely. Oh my god, she's like friends like running around. I've been waiting. 1 second.
Okay, whoever is hitting Bargin in the stomach, make unarmed attack rolls,
Yeah,
please.
Martin's gonna say right before everybody pounds on him, he's like, "El Delito de Fido."
Let me see here. You know, I have this like, no, not that. She's gonna jump on his stomach.
That's a 22 from Ren.
That might not hit actually.
Oh no!
Wait, that
Barely.
might not hit.
We made.
I'll say, I mean, he's not like trying to defend himself, so it could
yeah.
just hit automatically.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, roll for if he's not contesting it, like then roll.
No,
for
no,
damage.
he's laying on the ground prone even too. So
And Hesa is gonna start bouncing off his stomach right after the hit.
Yeah, that's 2 bludgeoning from Ren.
two.
And then I guess acrobatics.
Oddly enough, this barbarian was not built for strength.
It's a color, not a fighter.
Yeah, she's gonna just jump up and down on his stomach.
Taurus.
Yeah, yeah.
Boing, boing, boing.
Between every hit, Hesa will jump in on one right after, then jump off so you can hit him again, and then jumps back on, and then jumps back off.
Bargin, as all of this is going on, you feel the heartbeat in your stomach get just a tad bit quicker, not by much. Instead of just now like a beat, it's more like a beat.
Like punching his stomach out, like trying to grab his stomach is like right here. Hit it right here.
Oh, I know. I have.
We're gonna
Guys,
line up a sucker punch, just bullseye it, just fucking.
guys, I have an idea. I know what we can do. All right, just give me a second, okay? She's gonna kind of take some blood from one of the creatures they killed, and she's gonna start speaking in abyssal, and she's gonna summon a greater demon.
Bruh.
She's gonna summon the Eater of Hope.
Oh fuck me!
That's great.
Basically, her eyes start glowing as she's writing in an abyssal, and then the ball floats in the air, and she just keeps chanting and chanting as the Eater of Hope kind of like climbs out of her crystal ball.
I mean, you could have had Bargeron eat your crystal ball and then summon the ball or summon the demon there. I'd be like, they can fight.
I think that would kill
Say
me.
send a genie. Send some genie in there to get the heart.
I would highly guess that would kill me. That would be like Alien movie all over again.
And then, as the Eater of Hope looks at her, she goes, "Hi there, handsome. You see that big lump of muscle there? You're welcome to take out all of your dynamic frustrations at being summoned on his stomach. Step right up.
Sweet Jesus Christ. Okay, make it roll an attack. Or not even attack. Give it, it's going to do damage. I know it's going to do damage.
It's gonna do multi-attack, so it's going to punch him just 2 times in the stomach. Alright, so it's going to be a 184 plus...
2d8 plus 8.
2d8 plus 8, okay. 2d8. 10 damage, 18 damage in total.
Ouch. Minus that from my health, I guess.
Bargin, you take those hits.
The other 2.
But it doesn't feel like it has changed anything about the heart inside of you. And at this moment, as this is going on, the room that you guys are in starts to feel just a little bit colder. A light mist of fog starts to roll in on the ground.
Ren's head snaps up as they turn and look at the fog as it rolls in, completely ignoring Bardrin now, like, no, we're not doing that again. Time to go.
I just shampooed my hair, my fur. Now it's gonna get all moist and humid.
If it's the same as the mist before, it's gonna get worse than that.
I hate this place. Hope Eater. Alright. Get ready, someone's coming.
And as the fog starts to roll in, it's as if the walls, and the ceiling, and the floor around you begin to just fade from existence and replaced with just blackness. Off in the distance, you can see a figure approaching. He walks closer and closer. And as he gets closer, you do see a average height male, long black hair, kind of a little like emo swoopy in his face, pale skin with glowing red eyes. He approaches the party and as he gets closer, he looks at you, Bardrin, and he laughs. He says,
"Oh yeah,
he's
gonna go full Bardrin on it."
Okay, I'll let you react while he's saying his bit.
Yeah, right as he starts the monologue, he's like, "Shut the fuck up," and just starts wailing the shit out of him.
We're gonna go with.
Bardrin, so you're going to go attack him?
Yeah.
Bardrin, as you swing your fist,
Now
or whatever weapon that is you're using, it
now
seems
one.
to just...
The Dragon's Wrath.
With a nat 1.
It seems to just fade right through him.
Oh,
He
more
laughs
magic.
even more. You really think that I would be foolish enough to put myself here with you?
Well, everybody else has, so why wouldn't you?
He says, No. You need to remember, you are in my game. And you seem to be holding...
I have terrible memory.
You seem to be holding something that is very important to me inside of your stomach. Now I must ask, what possessed you to eat my heart?
Right as he says that, Hess is gonna try something, and she's actually gonna cast Psychic Glance on the project. She's curious if she can hit his mind through his hologram.
That might work.
Is there a save on that?
Intelligence 15.
Okay.
I mean, that kind of works though. It's hitting his mind.
Yeah.
His mind is there.
While Hayes is doing that, we'll distract him by saying, maybe he wanted to eat your heart because it looked like beef jerky.
I am sorry to say, Hesa, he rolled a nat 20.
Well, they only take half damage then. All right, let me see. Yeah, they take half damage basically. So she's gonna, while they're distracting her, she puts her hands up like she's doing like a solar flare from Dragon Ball Z, as her eyes, as the gems on her forehead grow purple, and a purple misty lance spins in front of her forehead before it shoots off like a rocket and hits him in the back of the head. He would take 11 damage.
And he winces at this as it hits him. He uprights real quickly. He recovers real fast. He looks at you, Hesa. He says, I am Renric.
Oh, you are!
My world. That is not how this works.
But I figured something out, didn't I? And I'm mischievously cute. You're not untouchable like that, are you?
He goes, you are not wrong. I will give that to you. However, who says that this is the only version of me?
Oh, I guess we could figure it out. No?
I guess you could. Or maybe I can offer you a little bit of guidance.
Guidance. Ooh, super wisdom.
He looks at you, Bartran, and he goes, and he says, you are not wrong for trying to eat the heart. In fact, that might have been a pretty decent way to dispatch me. Quick, easy, effortlessly, and you would be over. However, that heart is pretty tough, and it comes with a fair price of being inside of your stomach. Most adventurers spend a long time in this game. You have...
Good thing I'm dumb.
You have 4 days to figure out how to get it out, or it's going to take over every cell inside of your body, and you will be mine forever.
Were you a heavy drinker? Are you a heavy drinker?
He kind of like, he looks at his fingernails and kind of like rubs it on his collar, and he says, I would drink you into oblivion.
We'll see about that. And he just starts chugging wine.
Hesa even opens up her bag of holding and just starts grabbing bottles. She's intrigued by this.
Yeah, he's just going for it.
She's like, I'll give you a killer deal on these. And she just keeps handing them to him.
And every time he finishes a bottle, he throws it right at the dude and it flies through him. But it's still like the fact he's throwing him right at him.
He doesn't seem annoyed or fazed by this. He's just kind of like letting it happen. He's aware that they're not gonna hit him. And he kind of bows his head and he says, I hope you figure this out. As he bows to you and turns and walks back off into the fog. And the further and further away he gets, the more the fog starts to dissipate. The walls of the room start to come back into visibility until he is gone, the fog has left, and the room has returned back to normal. And you're just getting hammered.
Yeah, he's still drinking. He hasn't stopped.
I mean, his heart controls his blood, and you're putting a lot of alcohol into his blood. It should work. No.
What save is it to judge upon, like, intoxication? Is that a con save?
Con, yeah, usually con.
Yeah, Bartran, how many bottles have you chugged at this point?
How long has it been?
Oh, only like maybe I say it's like solid minute and a half since he's left.
A minute and a half. He's almost done with his second bottle by now.
Here, go ahead and make a con save.
Your stats are ridiculous.
A 23.
Renric sure didn't seem concerned that we had his heart.
I just like wonder if we can give him like liver disease and kill him the slow way.
I'm sure.
Maybe if we had his liver, but we have his heart.
It's just still going to his body. If his heart is thumping, it's doing something with a connection through magic. Therefore, I wonder if the alcohol in his blood gets pumped through.
Arjun, you feel the heart beat inside your stomach. Go glunk.
He's chugging, man. He's on his third bottle.
She's handed it to him.
Yeah.
She's like, "Don't worry, 3 gold per bottle. Don't even worry about it." she just give it to him.
What is your goal with just chugging the wine?
To kill his heart.
So
Because,
it's possible
I mean,
that maybe we're thinking
technically,
that
alcohol's a
heart
poison. So enough poison would kill a heart, because it can in real life. There's alcohol toxication.
See, what if Bardrin drinks the sphere and then just contains the heart within his gut?
Yeah, but we want to kill him.
Ah.
Well, and the heart's going
make
to
him throw it
take
up.
over.
I was gonna say, yeah, you continue to drink the alcohol till you fail the con save and you puke it back up.
Yeah, and if it doesn't kill it by then, when it peaks it up, he'll take care of it then.
I could always go into my genie lamp with it and put it in my lamp.
Make another con save. You say you're
Can I
about
just
3
use
bottles in now?
catapult and just shoot
By
it
now
right
he's
out of
on
his
like
mouth?
the 4th bottle.
Nat 1.
That's an
I'm
11.
sorry, Eric,
but
what was
not
that?
one.
I was just wondering if I could use catapult and just shoot it straight from his gut out his mouth.
Oh yeah.
What does catapult do?
Dan, right there, Bardrin. Just bend over slightly. Come right out.
Come right out.
We're going out the back door.
I was thinking about using my warlock tentacles to think I could just gently guide in there and pull it out like some fucking hentai film.
So here I would kind of rule that catapult probably wouldn't work because it says it has to be an object that isn't being worn or carried, and technically it's being carried inside of Bardrin.
It's more digested, but sure.
Well, he did fail. He did roll Nat 1 on his constitution.
I will say, rules-wise, that doesn't count as outside of a battle, but it was a Nat 1, yeah.
Yeah, I see. Well, you're still with your modifier. You're still at 11. Like I'd say that like you're starting to feel like the warm tinglingness.
Oh, he's going more. He's on his 5th bottle now.
Make another con save. Let me look at Bardrin because I'm gonna kind of like judge.
Okay, you're at 15 gold. Keep going. I believe in you. You have this.
Let's see, features and traits. How fucking tall are you?
That is a 2060, and I'm like 6 foot something.
How much would you say that you weigh?
He's pretty muscular, so I'd say like maybe 200, 220 maybe of just pure muscle.
It's 245.
Yeah, I have 245, so 245 of just pure muscle.
Okay, I'm gonna say at your on your 6th bottle is when you're gonna start rolling at disadvantage.
Okay. Yeah, he's on his 6th bottle.
She absolutely hands it to him. She actually purposely hands it to him before he even done with the last one. She makes sure both hands are full.
Double fisting.
More like double charging, yes.
Okay, go ahead and do your do a con save for that one.
Oh wait, wrong one. Is this disadvantage?
Yep.
Ian?
Yeah, disadvantage.
Okay. That's 2016.
You're getting drunk, like you can start to feel like that buzz, but you don't feel anywhere close to wanting to throw up yet.
Another one.
Before you can eat.
Wait, let me check how much gold I have. Okay, I'm good. Yeah, another one.
It's already in your hand. She's like, it's already, you already have it. Don't worry.
No. Have this one on the house. As Ren pulls the mead that he bought from Pesa.
That's 20.
A few days ago, but
Oh,
on the house.
Look at you shared my drink. Oh, you're such a great patron. Thank you.
That's 20 for the 7th one.
Yep, you're definitely getting drunker though. You're feeling the effect. You're starting to feel the effects of the alcohol.
That's a 16 for the 8th one.
How big is your stomach? Jeez.
Whether or not all of it's going down is a question.
Pepper's just pouring out.
Yeah.
How many bottles are you on now?
8.
Oh, I know. Now someone punch him in the stomach.
See, I was just thinking that, but I was thinking those were some intrusive thoughts. So,
Well, you let us do it earlier. I think it's fine.
Barger, are you gonna?
As Ren winds up.
I say he's not allowing it to happen only because he's so drunk he's kind of swaying, so it could miss.
Yeah, because of that, I'm gonna say roll to hit your to make the unarmed strike. Whoever's hitting him.
It's gotta be a 23.
Yeah, you gotta roll.
Let me do an unarmed strike.
That's a negatory.
Let's see.
Barger, what is your fucking AC?
It's 20. Wisdom.
No, AC.
23. Yeah, no, everything's missed.
My demon's gonna hit too. My demon's gonna try to hit. That's 7.
That's a miss.
Yeah,
Everybody re-roll at advantage. Since he is drunk and he's swaying back and forth, so just roll your advantage roll.
That's a miss.
I got a 30. I got a 17 plus 7, so that's a 24.
Damn. 20. 30.
What is the AC? 22 or 23?
21.
23.
17 plus 7.
Oh, 7. Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah.
I thought you said 4. I don't know.
No, Demon of Hope hits. Okay, so it's
It's a 1d8 plus 4.
1d8 plus 4.
So that's the only person that hit, I think.
So 4 plus
8 damage.
8 damage. So it just walks up to him and just does a straight uppercut straight into his fucking gut as hard as it can.
Barger, as you feel that punch hit, it is almost like an instant reaction as all of the mead that you just drank now exits your body as if you are expelling a demon from your throat.
Oh my god. Ugh.
Does the heart come up?
You keep spitting up mead, just bits of it at a time as you're getting the last of it out. And as you survey the ground, you can't see anything. And just as you realize you can't see anything, Barger, you feel the beat inside of your stomach again.
Yeah, I'm down with the tentacle thing.
Yeah, I think I have this, guys.
Yeah.
I have this. Oh, crystal ball! As the crystal ball comes floating and goes right in front of his mouth.
He just opens wide and goes, ah.
All right, guys. I don't know if you've seen some shit, but you're about to see some shit. Let's see.
That's not working. We're gonna have to go through the back door.
So the crystal becomes black as Arms of Hadar summons tentacles that shoot right into his mouth. And that would do 6 damage to him, but it's trying to go all the way into his stomach to grab anything that it can grab in there and pull it out. Oh, you're that much of a deep throater, my word.
Okay, hang on. Let me roll some things.
Little doe. Who knew Bargain was a deep throater?
One of the tentacles does seem to grab onto something, but
inside out.
whatever it was able to suction up itself to, it can't seem to move it. Now, poor Barger is just being throat fucked by this tentacle.
Hey, someone strong, come grab my crystal ball and help it pull, please. Someone. I'm not strong enough. I'm so dainty. Come on.
Or they can.
Or pull Bargin, one or the other.
Ren's gonna go over and stand on Bardrin's feet and hold their legs, trying to be a weight.
I got you.
Yeah, you just hear.
Somebody else has to pull, though. I'm too small.
Who's pulling? Do we still have Ahti with us, or is he still taking care of Artemis?
Ahti could assist, but he has a -1 in strength, so.
Probably not. Okay.
I think I might be able to. Let me see. Let me see what my strength is. No, mine's a 0. Or no, my strength's 11. Yeah, that ain't gonna be doing nothing.
We have no other strong people here. I thought you're all melee fighters. I am a spellcaster.
I think
I
there
will
is
join in
actually.
and try to pull.
I got some mad dexterity for you.
Oh, that does not help us.
Everybody,
Does
like,
it?
run together and all pull each other to like balance it out, so it becomes like a group thing.
What do we make a pulley system? Bring our heads together.
Okay, he's not gonna last that long.
Zuki,
Are you
if
sure?
you're gonna try to pull, make a strength check, please.
Okay, so we'll try and pull the her crystal ball. She's like, I gotta use actual muscle. Ugh. That's a 7.
Better than the pop.
That's amazing.
What the fuck is
So
with the
we got a 14.
14, 7, and an 8. You guys, you're pulling with all your might, and as you give one final heave, you feel as you're able to kind of move the crystal ball back, and as you slowly start to work the tentacles up out of Bardrin's mouth. Poor Bardrin, I can only imagine who's
Yeah, he's throwing up around the tentacles all the time.
Oh, I bet more mead's just coming out.
Yeah. He's at this point, he's not sober in the terms of he's clear, all the way clear, but he's pretty sobered up after having a whole ass tentacle hentai go on and throwing up.
Yeah, as it's just kind of spewing out from the sides of the tentacle. You look like a tapped keg right now.
Yeah, he literally just.
Check the gift, guys.
Oh, nope.
No.
But I think you're gonna
Literally that by the tentacle in there.
And as you guys keep pulling and pulling, everything finally dislodges from the mouth of Bardrin, and wrapped tightly inside of the tentacle is the heart.
Hesa is then going to grab the tentacle so she's not touching the throw up heart, and she's going to turn into the bright pinkish purple smoke with the crystal ball as she goes into her genie lamp, where the tentacle will let go of the heart, and she's going to come outside of the genie lamp and go, "Aren't I just the greatest?"
Hey, I was gonna chew that now.
Eric is gonna spray Bardrin with water from his canteen and go, bad, Bardrin, bad.
What if I have a spell for that? Let me see here. She just basically says bippity boppity boop and casts presentation on him.
Yeah.
Her crystal ball just glows bright as he glows with it, and you just see everything get washed and scrubbed off before it's just a clean Bardrin.
Yeah, Ahti would assist as well and create 10 gallons of water over his head. Just let it
At that point, with the third wave of bath water, he's like, "Okay, all right, I'm clean. Shit,
She counts
Okay,
it.
son of a bitch."
I hate to point this out, but this is the second time that both Dre and Don have given somebody a bath.
I was not in on the other bath. That was Fia and
Oh,
who was it? Zafriel? It
Well,
was Zafriel
now
and
the
Fia
heart's in a safe place.
that was given endless the bath.
Yeah.
Or was it
So-
Raiden? I think it was Raiden.
I gave you a bath.
Oh.
Yeah, it was sensual.
It was sensual.
it was quite lovely.
But wait, isn't Renrick the guy that's over all of this? Isn't that like the force that's holding all of this together? Aren't we supposed to destroy that heart?
Yeah, that's my question too.
What's the
Well,
question?
no, it was never said that we had to destroy it, but we had to find it. At this point, we don't know what to do with it. We could try destroying it.
Yeah,
I think we should do probably like an Arcana check.
I'm tired of this magic mumbo jumbo. I think me and Rin should just rip it a shred.
Okay, just like, I don't know, be careful. And she'll poof in, poof back out, and basically has like a wrapped up cloth, and she just drops it. Burn the cloth. I don't even want it again.
Oh yeah, we'll do that. He's gonna take his torch and light it on fire.
And if it don't burn, we're gonna pull out our alchemy jug and try to pour some acid on it.
Yeah, just throw it in there and shake it up.
All right, took a bite of a burrito.
Or did the burrito take a bite out of you? Oh!
As you hold the torch to the heart, it makes a faint sizzling noise, but it doesn't seem to take any damage. It's hard to discern if maybe you were just singeing or boiling off the slime that's on it, or what. It doesn't seem to be taking any damage from the fire.
Well, I'm down with the acid jug thing. It tosses it over.
And Bargin hot potatoes the heart over to you, Ren.
If you Ren catch it and just pops open that cork and just pouring some acid on it, see if that won't get the job done.
We're not just gonna throw it in.
And again, just like watching the acid hit the sphere, it pours out of the bottle onto the heart, and it just rolls off of the heart as it touches the stone floor beneath you, and you hear the sizzling of the stone floor.
All right, now it's time to bargain time. He's gonna try to rip it in two.
Okay.
And yeah. So I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Give me a strength check. It is going to contest.
Yeah,
it.
he's still kind of sloshed, so that's an 8.
That's an 8.
Wait, you have a +9 though.
Oh, that's the saving throw.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Unless I can use athletics, or did you want a straight strength check?
Straight strength check.
Okay.
You try to pry with all your might, Bardrin. The heart just beats in your finger grips.
Yeah, he's like, hey, Demon or Ren, or maybe both of you, help me out with this, damn it.
Yeah, Ren's just gonna, after seeing so many failed attempts, just go to skewer it with their rapier.
Or that.
Hesa goes, oh wait, no, you do you, sorry. I'm jumping ahead.
T would assist as well. We'll do the rapier gang trying to fuck this heart up.
3 musketeers asses out
The
here.
same.
It's
Hit
confusion time.
We will pinkish this man's heart.
23
Okay.
to hit. Ren.
And 21 from Ren.
18 from Zuki.
Your rapiers make contact with the heart. The heart just I can't make a heart noise. Boop boop. Your swords, your rapiers, they don't seem to affect the heart at all. There's not even a cut.
Through, at least.
I have an idea.
They just kind of poke it.
Guys, back away. I have an idea. So far, all my ideas have worked.
Yeah, as she's saying this, Barton was mid about to bite onto it, but he's like, oh, okay.
As you guys are taking your turns trying to destroy the heart, you can hear a familiar scuffle kind of come out from one of the corners in the shadows. Is anybody going to pay attention to this?
Yeah, Barton's going to point his finger like the lawyer that says objection, like, you, get over here.
You hear this faint voice as out from the shadows creeps out Jacque. It's like, I knew you would survive. Hey, you're true heroes. Of course you would survive. I hope you're not mad. And he starts to like cry. You're not mad at me.
Oh God, do we have to deal with this right now?
Jacque, quit blowing smoke up our butts, bro. You left us for dead.
Well, while they're doing this, she's just gonna have the Hope Eater eat the fucking heart,
Okay, that works.
and then she's just gonna desummon the Hope Eater.
Yes! Yes!
Wait.
Now to know. It's gone. And he says you summon the same one again.
And she
Wait,
just,
wait,
he
wait,
just,
wait. Doesn't that mean that guy's gonna fuse with a demon?
I don't know if it's magic.
Yeah, does this magic
Magic?
go all the way to hell?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess is it only in this realm? Because we're, yeah, oof.
This is Pizza right now with a big smile.
Before your Hope Eater has a chance to do that, Jacque reacts real quickly to this. He starts shouting, wait, no, don't do that. Like, if
Barton's got his sword up, like, nah.
if you don't take the heart to the end, that'll be the end of everything. You'll never get out of here.
Hold up. I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna cast some tech thoughts on him.
Ooh.
Okay.
I ain't fucking around with that. I'm casting that shit at
You did that last time, and you had his whole life history.
Yeah, well, actually, yeah. If I got his whole life history, can I just tell that he's fucking? Is he lying or?
Make a perception check at advantage.
Cool beans for SpaghettiOs. Cool fucking beans.
Oric asks Jacque, where is the end?
Not 20 beans or 26.
As you do not like get any kind of inkling that he is telling you a lie. He seems to be pretty frantic about this.
I hate you. I hate you. You.
Where is the end, Jacque?
Jacque, he starts scratching his head. He's like the end. The end could be up, it could be down, it could be left, it could be right. It doesn't seem to make sense on where we are or where we go. It's not going to be easy to find. I've seen it once, though, so I know it exists.
How do we use the heart, Jacque?
Yeah, Jacque, how do we use it?
Yeah, fucker. Who is this, by the way?
It's just some strange.
Oh, yeah, he says that straight to everybody.
She says, it's just some strange homeless man. I don't fucking know or care.
He's the reason we ended up here.
Yeah, this motherfucker.
So Barton's gonna like raise his sword and then kind of look at his sword and look at the party and like do that a couple of times. He's like,
Not yet.
Hold that thought.
Oh.
Maybe soon, but not yet.
Hasa's gonna grab her hope eater, her hope eater while it's holding the heart, and she's gonna puff into smoke and bring the hope eater into her genie lamp before she puffs back out of it and goes, "There, it's being guarded from the inside. It's safe and secure." She ties the oil lamp to Bardrin.
Jacque says, I don't know necessarily what to do with it when we get there, but I have really reliable resources that have said it's where it needs to go. That there's some kind of box in that room. And it needs to go in the box. Listen, I don't know, but what I do know is that it needs to go there. If we don't get it there and you actually destroy it, there's no getting out of here.
What race is this dude?
He appears to be human.
Oh, damn. Yeah, Bard is not a cannibal, so.
Doc, earlier you said that you betrayed us. Did you betray us of your own decision, or did someone force you?
I had to. I had to. You don't understand Renrick's powers. It hurt so much.
So did he lead us to his own heart?
I don't know. He just said to bring you here and to see what happens after that.
Art in a box. Art in a box.
Okay.
Where's the box? You said up, down, all around. But there's got to be a way to get to it. Does the heart lead us to it?
He says, I don't. Maybe? Possibly. I don't know. I've never found the heart. I wasn't brave enough to reach into that thing.
Okay, Bardrin, you're up. Swing away.
He's wait. I know I did wrong. I'm sorry. There's still a chance for you, but not for me. I will be here forever. But you're not done with this game yet. There's still some floors that you have to get through. Some puzzles you have to figure out. Just be warned. Any decision you make from here could lead you further and further away. The dungeon that you were looking for covered in flowers. Red flowers. All the way in the center will be the box. At least this is what I've been told. I'm not really sure. I've never been there. Please don't kill me.
You want to be released from this place?
He kind of looks dreamfully up in the air for a second. And he says, what would I have to return to? Everything's gone. Look at me. I belong here now. I've made my peace with that.
Well, if this is something we can believe since he's betrayed us before.
Well, I mean, I actually have an idea about that. I know another great idea from the great Hasa. Do you guys want to hear it?
Go for it.
Well, someone said there's a mull among us. And I mean, like me, truly, I don't look good with a dagger in my back. So, how about you all touch my crystal ball and I'm going to cast Detect Thoughts. I can see what he may be thinking if he's betraying us. And I can see if I know someone's the mole. What a perfect idea. I know.
I'm okay with this.
Yeah.
I give my thoughts freely.
I mean, who would detest? And she kind of looks at everybody.
I mean, yeah, if you don't agree, you're the mole.
Only one question like I would ask is, can we detect your thoughts as well?
Well, that's not my problem. If you have it, great. If you don't, I don't know what to tell you.
But what if everyone else's thoughts turn out to be clean and you're the only one left?
Don't get me. I'm innocent. I swear. And she's gonna roll. I'm gonna roll persuasion on that
That's
one.
just what I would say.
I'm gonna roll persuasion on that one. I rolled a 15 on my persuasion when I say that I'm innocent. I swear.
Are you gonna contest that?
I would. So I guess like an insight roll.
Would it be like insight?
Yeah.
You want insight?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would suck at that.
Oh yeah, no. I'm like, this is a trustworthy person.
I got a 21.
He's got a 27. So
Hey, so Ahti and Arg beat your roll.
We got a 5.
But I would say all IT would know is that you're trying to convince everybody, but there's nothing that necessarily proves that you're also the mole. Like, it's basically just...
there's nothing that conveys it.
She bats her eyes also very innocently.
And Zuki tells Hesa and stuff, it's like, not saying that you're the mole and saying you're guilty, but just as like life experiences and stuff, it's kind of hard for us to, you being the only caster, we can't prove your innocence and stuff if we can't see. So it's like, it's kind of like a one-way thing, not saying you're wrong, not saying you're right.
Well,
it's just how hard.
How would you like to do this then? I mean, I don't have to do it, and you can risk that chance as well. At least I can read all your thoughts, and you can get a positive ID.
No, I say do detect thoughts, but also remember that we can't really trust Jacque. He's already betrayed us, and this might just be more of Venric's games. Oh, there's a mole in your group.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is we've been tricked this whole time, and we think right before we find Renric's heart, they say there's a mole. Like, they're not trying to break up the dream team here. Like, come on, guys.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my hand on the orb anyways and let her use detect thoughts. I don't care.
Anybody?
I'm gonna do the same.
Same with here.
Team spirit, guys.
Don't be checking my browser history though.
I promise that she has her claws behind her back. Anybody else? Or is everyone's hand on the ball?
Just for the sake of game purposes, Laverna also reaches in and puts her hand on the ball.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. Are we ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain.
Ren.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, Ren is actually kind of standing back, eyeing the orb warily. The voices change, like, constantly. A couple of them are for, a couple of them are against. It's really hard to pick anyone out anymore because they're just fighting amongst themselves right now. Kind of standing off to the side, not really a part of it as of the moment.
Oh,
would detect thoughts even work on Ren, considering the voices and personalities?
That's an interesting
Or
question.
Or would you just understand all the personalities at the same time?
Probably all of them.
And but then it would be like a flood of knowledge, kind of like looking into Deadpool.
Might give me like a migraine.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then you have, like, if we're all doing it at once on the orb, you have all of our personalities as well added on to Ren's.
You
Like,
think
how
about it,
can we
darling.
break
Yeah.
Hazel?
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Are
Right.
you sure you don't want to join there? It's auspicious. As she purrs.
Well, sure.
Oh, auspicious even more. What if it's one of the voices? As she taps her her little claw, the tip of her claw, right on the ball, so it makes a little tink. As her eyes glow, she's gonna cast detect thoughts on all of them. And the first thing she is gonna look is at his search history.
Does everybody need to make a save for detect thoughts?
Not if they're allowed it.
Arjun allowed it.
Ahti's allowing it.
Same with Zuki.
Same with Eric.
I was gonna say, since we were away, do we need to make a save, or were you casting it on us too?
Nope. No, she's like just casting it on them. But she's going for a full deep dive to see if they're the mole. The crystal ball is just glowing with a bright purple as clouds move, and you just see like the clouds are almost making the shape of like a brain.
So
and it looks like on the inside.
Let's do this one by one. Then I want everybody to actually describe the thoughts that Hayes is going to be hearing. Ahti, let's start with you.
There wouldn't be much aside from, man, I wonder who the fuck this is. I swear, the only one that makes sense to me is Laverna, since we didn't encounter her until we were already inside the game. But I also don't want to suspect anybody just based off of circumstantial evidence. God, I fucking hate this place. I swear to God.
I saw Laverna, and that was hilarious.
How do you spell Laverna?
Yeah.
Laverna.
Thank you.
And Hesa, from these thoughts, you are able to discern that you do not believe that Ahti would be the rat. Arik, what are the thoughts that Hesa is hearing?
Arik is thinking that, oh man, I can't wait till we find Venric. I'm gonna take his heart and I'm gonna shove it right where the sun don't. I'm gonna blast him so hard. Oh man, I hope Hayes is not checking my search history. Oh man, if she catches my chick's pornography, oh geez. Oh gosh. I mean, anyway, we're gonna beat Venric. I'm gonna smash his face. That's what she hears.
And Hesa, with this, you get the sense and feeling that it's probably not Arik either. Ren, what is Hesa hearing? Wait, Ren didn't put his
Hey, I
hand on
don't
the
think she
thing.
casted it on us.
Yeah,
We're
never
not
mind.
there.
Never mind. That was my bad. My bad. Let me backtrack. Zuki, what is Hesa hearing?
I'd be hearing and stuff like, or she'd be hearing like being like vigilant and stuff and questioning who it could possibly, like who the thing could be or the mole could be. But realistically, there's a deep understanding that this whole entire thing with all the traps and everything else and the tricks and stuff and deception we've seen today or in this dungeon so far, it could just be another ruse. And with what I've seen in life and everything else, I would be more of just like, you know what, let the cards fall and stuff where they fall, and let's just see what happens. And I've been with these group of people and stuff as much as possible. I wouldn't have any reason to doubt them.
Okay. Well, he says, wait, was there anybody else that was?
Yes, and with these thoughts, Hesa, you do not fully believe that it would be Zuki either. You're starting to hone in on Laverna's thoughts. And what you can hear really loudly in her head is her singing and humming. You know, she's just kind of like in her head bouncing back and forth, singing as loud as she can. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Doo-doo-doo-doo. She's doing that as loud as she can. But as you kind of hone in on that, in the background, you can hear a faint conversation going on. You can hear Laverna's voice, and you can hear another voice speaking. You can't discern what it is that they're saying, and it's hard to pinpoint who the other voice could be with how loudly Laverna is singing in her head. And as you draw out of those thoughts, what does Hesa do?
Well, there's one last thing Hesa wants to do.
Okay.
Since she's already in there, and she is a mischievous little cat, you know. She's gonna find just one piece of one secret from each of them that she wants to know. If everyone who's attached would write to me a secret that only their character would know.
That's cool.
And they don't even know that she's going there. Will you message me a secret of Bargain that no one else knows?
Yeah, nobody got the bargains behind.
Oh yeah, Bargain's mine.
Oh, Bardrin, tell Hesa what she's hearing.
Well, I mean, I had an idea, but now it's like we forgot about Bargain. It's because she heard it, but there was no noise. My first idea was though that when you're in there, you hear like the no, that's pretty much it. Yeah, you're like you think you forget Bargain, but then actually it just turned out it was like, and then on to the next mind.
Here's my notes, by the way. I'm typing it as if I'm like Hesa. Hati. He thinks it's Laverna, and he hates this fucking place. Me too, boo. Eric. Can't wait to shove big bad evil guy's heart into his ass. Also, he likes chick porn, as in female birds. Right. Zuki, wondering who the mole could be. Maybe a trick to divide us. Laverna. She's singing and humming back and forth at first. She's an idiot. Right. Another voice is speaking to her. Don't know what they're saying. The singing is making it too hard to hear. What a fucking idiot. Bardrin. It's truly empty.
Yeah, and even though you can't, like, even though the spell isn't supposed to let you look inside your mind, for some reason you just see Bardrin like benching weights, and that's it. In this blank void, somehow you see that.
What does he mention?
He's benching weights, like he's working out, and that's all she sees. Like, he's such a jock. Somehow she sees his mind all at once, and it's just him pumping weights.
But yeah, after that, she's gonna find one secret that each of the group holds dear to them. Little information gathering.
Do you need those for like right now for like what you're doing next, or?
Oh no, they can just message to me so they don't say it for everyone else to hear.
Yeah.
Okay. So after the spell ends and you withdraw from everybody's thoughts, I assume you're the one that heard everything. So what do you do next with this information?
She ponders. She kind of rubs her whisker, looking at the group. She keeps eyeing everybody, just back and forth as she paces back and forth. So, this is what I've deduced. It's not Tedek. Also, chicks. Really? I can see it.
Aw.
It's not Zuki. It's not Auntie. And also, yes, I hate this place too. I'm right with you. And Bardrin, I must say, his brain was truly empty. It was like a barren wasteland, which no intelligence resides. Bless your heart, as she gently puts her paw on his hand.
Yeah, and he's like, huh?
And Laverna, as Hazel gets like a little like angry symbol on her head, like in anime. You're a fucking idiot. Why were you humming and singing so loud? I was onto something, by the way. I was talking to someone. I don't know who, but this fucking moron just kept singing and humming in her head loud and loud and loud while I'm trying to detect thoughts. I think that is also suspicious. She purrs.
And Laverna reacts to this. She says, I'm sorry, I was thinking about a conversation with my father before I left for this. That was very private, so I didn't want you to hear that part.
With me being the bullshitter that I am,
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll an insight at advantage. Yeah. Me.
All right, she's gonna contest with persuasion.
Do I get advantage?
Sure.
What?
What?
Excuse me?
Excuse me?
Did I see what I think?
Oh yeah, isn't she a rogue? I think that makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah, that makes sense. She's a rogue.
What just happened?
Well, she's got
She rolled a
expertise in
32.
because she's a rogue in persuasion. So she rolled a 32.
Oh my
Which is
god.
good expertise, yeah.
Well, so actually, I can't beat that.
Yeah, I was gonna say Barden would, but yeah, never mind.
Huh. Either she's a much better I mean, no. I mean, she seems like she's right. Mm-hmm. She kind of whistles. No one? Anyone? Want to say anything? Or did I release all the secrets in your minds and you're all embarrassed?
Yeah, no, Barden just is like, makes sense.
You see, Barton gets it.
Seems right to me.
Yes.
Eric's staring at the ground, blushing.
Dirty, dirty bird.
And in all honesty, folks, I think we should probably end it here. The next parts I would love for Vega to be here for to actually play Laverna.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm chill with it.
All right, awesome. So we're just the camera's just gonna pan out as the credits start to roll as you are all just kind of like standing in a circle amongst each other, kind of like courtroom style. And camera will just pan out and credits will roll and it'll be to be continued.